Hauter.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to introduce myself as I look around. So many friends and supporters. The ISA has been really good to me. It's taught me a lot, and I sort of blame the ISA for this run, at least my wife does. They not only one of the things, you just get experience in the leadership. I've been an officer. I'm currently well. Am I currently the vice president, or does it take effect now, or at the end of the meeting? So I am your vice president. I ran for the 87th district state rep. I'm running for the 87th state rep district position. Some of it's because I felt Charles Kim breathing down my throat or breathing down my neck, and so I decided to get out. And also, I heard that you couldn't be an officer and get the Distinguished Service Award, so I dropped out of officer for that reason. But I do want to thank a couple of people that have really just been great supporters of me and very helpful to me and really built into my life and into my career. And that's Sean Adams, George Hefner, Eric Werner, and of course, Mary Hines. Thank you. I think. But I think I really do thank the ISA for what they've done for me, and thank you for the time to speak. I'm a politician now, and it's kind of interesting. I have to be always putting myself out there. If someone could get a picture and send it to me, actually, I'd appreciate that. I have to do pictures. Take a picture of Sean on my good side.
Change the background.
Not that side. No.
Can we turn off the?
What's that?
We turn off the slides. It'll look better.
Oh yeah. My website is hauterforrep.com, Hauter, and if you want to go and contribute, I'd appreciate it. I have to do these things as a politician now. I actually, funny story. When I first made the run, I was texting one of my colleagues, and I said, just as a cliche, I said, "Do you have any babies for me to kiss?" And she had no idea that was a political cliche, and she texted me back, and she said, question mark, "Do you have my baby to kiss?" It got really creepy really quick. So it's been an interesting experience. It really has. And it's been a good experience. I am a anesthesiologist in Peoria, Illinois. I am board certified also in emergency medicine, and for 25 years now I've practiced emergency medicine. I did that residency first, and I've kept up my board certification in emergency medicine. So when I'm not doing pediatric cardiac anesthesia, which is my specialty in anesthesia, I'm doing weekend work in the emergency department at OSF in Peoria, and then I have a very unique practice. I enjoy it a lot, and I've been, as I said, I'm the current ISA president, or vice president, I'm sorry. I've been an officer in medical societies. I'm currently an officer at the Peoria Medical Society. I've got experience lobbying. It's been very good lobbying in Springfield and Washington, D.C. with legislative conferences and the lobby day down in Springfield. Got to know a lot of representatives, senators, and actually, meeting Chuck Weaver, who was state senator with Mary one time. Do you remember that, Mary? We met. That really had a huge impact. He became my mentor, and he's helping me to this day with politics. I am a member of the Tazewell County Board. That is our county board. It's elected position, and that has been really good to look at, how current politics works in a local, in a county setting. Getting to know the players, the people that are in leadership in our county. So that's been very good. And then COVID hit, and COVID really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Now, I don't know where you're all from. I'm from the all the part of Illinois that's red, which is all of Illinois except for about 30 miles around this spot right here. Okay, so I'm a conservative person. My district is very conservative, and let me just say, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but the conservative politics of Central Illinois, the approach of the state was very divisive and very counterproductive, okay? And I just felt like our district didn't have a strong voice, and our representative was a friend of mine, and I like him. But he's been there a long time, and he was coasting, and there was no representation, there was no voice in my district, and I felt like I had an opportunity, and I really felt compelled by what was going on in the state with COVID and the COVID response, which I felt was very authoritarian, and a lot of people in my district felt the same way. So I decided to run, having some experience in politics. The current rep, who was my friend, was going to be very hard to beat, but I was considering doing it, especially after I took the ISA sponsored executive leadership program, and it really compelled me as well to, just to put myself out there and do something out of my comfort zone to serve. And so with that in mind, I was thinking about challenging my Republican friend for the state rep position, and he announced in December his retirement, that he wasn't going for re-election, so I just felt like God was like calling my bluff in a way. And so I prayed about it, thought about it a long time, talked to many people that I respect, and talked to some of you here, you know that. And I felt like I had a very unique opportunity. So I'm running for the 87th district. It's a very rural district. I have 2 primary opponents. The whole race will be a Republican primary election because there's no Democrats that file. So I have one opponent in particular who's the county treasurer. I work with her on the county board. She's a very nice lady. I respect her a lot. I have no problem with her, but she is a career politician, and so I'm presenting myself as not a career politician, and I'm getting a lot of good response from that. So when you say you're going down in Springfield, you're going to be in the super minority, and I'm going to go down and sit in a pretty room and lose 1,000 times in a row, it's kind of daunting in some ways, but when you go down there and you see that politics is very relational, and when you build relations with people and that you're not an extremist, or that you're a reasonable person, and that you're a person of integrity, they feel like they can trust you. And so when there is a bipartisan issue, and medicine is a very bipartisan issue, you can work with those people, and they trust you and they want to work with you. And so many times we go down there, we're trying to build relationships, we're trying to educate them, we're trying to advocate, but it's very hard when you're just coming in for one day. But when you're there, I think I just can be a very valuable piece for the ISA and a very valuable piece for the House of Medicine in general. So I thank you very much for giving me the time again and for listening to me. I'd love to talk to any one of you afterwards. And again, hauterforrep.com is my website. On there is contact information, including my mobile phone. You can text, talk anytime. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Bill, and good luck.
And donate.
Yeah, donate.
I donate.